So we are back here on GreedFall. Today we are going to be setting the children free. So we are playing Native American Moses. Sure, why not? We'll go with that. Off to inform the Cardinal that her shit is about to get blown up. Also, you really need to get rid of that. I don't know how long it's been there, but I have not been here for like days, I'm sure, in game time. Oh, I hate these buildings. Still not sure why people have pictures of those two things, those two people on every wall.
Sir de Sade.
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson.
Yeah,
in any
that
case,
zealous part.
If the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans, they managed to find the camp and a gathering.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to...
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible...
Interesting. Oh. Hey, your daughter's not come
Your
back.
Excellency. We found your daughter safe and sound.
Did you bring her back to me? I cannot wait.
She has joined the Nauts, and I doubt she will leave them. You should return.
Goodbye. It's kind of funny, I just left him hanging.
And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal...
Everything looks perfectly in order.
Some members of the Ordo Luminous built a camp to convert the natives. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the native.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. I just need to explain the mission to them. Soldiers, the Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency de Sade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency for Thélème, for the...
Comrades, pack your bags.
Okay, so I guess...
We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor.
For the coin and the enlightened.
I guess, you're picking one of the two factions to fight with you? I don't know what this does to the story, but we'll go with the religious nuts. Holy hellballs, hi!
Dance, lads, dwellers.
You don't know how to dance, because I know Kung Fu. Let us smash. Let me walk away for a second, then spin her around. There we go.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. We have the element of surprise.
Understood, Your Excellency.
Let's find a vantage point to get a...
So, this is the Inquisitor's fort. I knew we should be wary of their foolish zealousness.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all... Most of their troops seem to be outside. As if they sense the prisoners are most likely in some basement, perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use.
What are your orders?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside, we will conduct two near simultaneous. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can. And once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building...
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential?
Indeed. And excellent. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready,
In that case, conduct the assault as...
Oh, okay. So am I assaulting or am I sneaking? Oh, we're gonna get the shanky kills. We're gonna get the shanky kills. Come on, come on, come on. I am a knife mage. Wait, how the fuck are you alive? I quite literally put that in the back of his neck. How the fuck is he alive? Shanking things is super fun though, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it actually has to kill them for it to be considered a stealth kill, right? Okay, how the hell did you block my magic?
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Probably a good idea, huh? Oh, hi.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Pick up the book.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Yeah, they'll be fine. What you got in this place? Is this the same building as in the other camp, I think?
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Oh, okay. I mean, you do you. Hey, everybody. I didn't read it. It says stealth attack. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh shit, he has my skill. Rude. An attribute point as well. Lockpicking shall go up. Got some list of inquisitor list of I just fucked all that up. Like, list of inquisitors at the camp. Wow. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I feel like a potato. Oh, there's gotta be another room of them somewhere. Oh, hi.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Okie then.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Where? All I see is a bunch of bodies. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind seeing their bodies on the ground. Oh, I could have stealth shanked him. Ow.
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Okie dokie then.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
I am a tactician.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Yeah, we did it.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I mean, you know what I'm here about.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis' camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
Fuck yeah.
God served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude.
You are welcome.
Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Okay then. We did the thing. And they are still suspicious.
What do you seek?
We did the thing.
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lesser and of freeing our people?
That's
No.
not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lesser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen.
So we can have that rep point
and
back.
you've proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Olmanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a garant of our clan. Anything more?
Okay, the rep point back, +3. No, that about do it. You have a good day.
To be go.
Wow, well,
I don't know what that is about, but I find it absolutely tedious to have my shit just drop to 18 frames a second for no particular reason. Whatever will I do with those? Alright, bitches, I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to... But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state.
Why don't you guys fuck up now?
He came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to...
Oh, please do. Any help would be... And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from South...
Okay. Well, let's see how much of a doctor I can become. Oh yeah, we are magicked out. Aye. Oh, I got a memory crystal. Oh, let's you okay?
This man is
You got a
burning up
boo-boo?
with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows. The flesh is swollen around the bites. Perhaps the creature... Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands...
Jackasses. It's a hex, it's a curse. Oh no. Have you tried not being a dumbass? Maybe asking the locals about their land. Maybe they can help you out. I don't know. No. Figured that would have been your first go-to if you had an iota of intelligence.
On Olmanawi, you've come back to see all. I heard that you managed...
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that and you proved me right.
I need your advice.
Let's see if we can do
You
this.
already know that one of the researchers came back wounded.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp. And we're looking...
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles.
Thank you. I will go see her. I have to...
Lloyd.
Have a good day.
Here you are again.
You got some poison.
What can you tell me about...
He is a man of peace. Some people, he almost speaks like them.
That's
I
great.
have come to ask for your help.
How about the poison
Lair
thing?
told
Let's
me
talk
you
about
know
that.
remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you
Well,
know which
obviously.
antidote should be...
Yes. These priests are idiots. They couldn't ask for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And so, I will give you the potion to cure. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Okie dokie. That was simple enough. Something they could have done. You know.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when I managed to run away. But I don't know what happened to him. As for...
Show me the location of your...
There. Please.
Thank you. You should...
Alright, we got that guy back to health. So now we're gonna go save a bunch of dumbasses. I assume that giant stone will be out of my way now. Yeah, who would have guessed? Wait, that's not it. Over
I do not
here.
remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Yeah.
The researchers must have cleared this passage. If we follow it, we should find him.
Yeah, we should get shit on by something. Is what you mean. It's gonna be another giant titty monster. Giant titty monster from the swamp. That is not sexy, man.
Look where your pride got us. Will we all have to die in the name of your folly?
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Really? But I did warn you. You just wanted to have it your way. Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
Probably not.
How dare you?
How
It looks like
dare!
we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they are sure to gut each other.
Shank right in the gut.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrive right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Because I'm
Brother
good.
Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us we...
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was a
He must be dead like our other companions. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's
I'm
happening.
now in
This
charge.
expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not our people are disappearing, and all we have found...
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being... We have made incredible discoveries.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
You guys are acting like kids. Knock it the fuck off. I don't get time for your bullshit. I don't particularly like him though, so there's that.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable.
Before anything else, I need to know what...
What would you like to know?
What the hell is going on?
For what reason...
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it.
Why is man
especially
over there
under my
sweeping the
supervision.
ground?
For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest, according to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets...
Were they also written by Saint...
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to discover. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the harm. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much, along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and
And by someone, I suppose you...
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand...
Of course, that's understandable. You must...
I'm gonna side with her just because knowledge is power. Power is knowledge. Potato chips are yummy. Damn it, now I want potato
Brother
chips.
Virgil,
What do you want?
I haven't had those in a while.
can you explain...
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She organized this expedition in a hurry, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even one.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, but their content is so absurd that they were... I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified...
How would they have done that? The natives...
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Ah, yes.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing.
Baseless, wild
Do you know
accusations
about this?
over
They
science.
did not go missing. They were killed. And let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am...
That's strange. There aren't many villages.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island.
I see. So, you haven't tried to...
So we can die as well!
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And even if you think they are dead...
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your... I would not get my hopes up. To get there, take the path south of here.
Dumbasses.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
I am gonna Watson the shit out of this. Or Sherlock Holmes, I don't know.
The
Science
body of this
level
man
2.
was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured, but he was already dead. There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
So there's really no difference from me having Science 2 to bringing a companion along.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile, most likely a Llewellyn.
Hold on. Do you see these iridescent marks on his skin? They look like the marks that the priest's spells leave on their victims. I've seen them many times before.
But what was he doing alone so far from camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing.
Can't argue with that.
They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Yeah, it's Mighty Morphin explaining time, you fuck. You got some splaining to do.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency. Weren't you supposed...
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous.
No, you shanked your own people.
Sent me to keep an eye on this expedition.
There it
to
is.
ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth.
Truth is
without
truth,
any
my dude.
hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassin...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince you. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries.
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for
Oh yeah,
these
no,
crimes.
he's gonna get fucked up here in a few seconds.
To punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They...
Yeah. I would kill you, but...
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful.
Yeah, we got them nice.
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies...
What? But why do such a thing?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in...
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers.
You stupid goose. You really believe that You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies?
Yeah, let's get it on.
Destroy our nation. And want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Let's get it on. Where's this Virgil fuck at? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Who's getting a bullet? Alright. Well. Inquisition be damned. That was definitely the way to go about that one. I don't mind the less crazy religious people of the Thelmy.
I'm sorry, sister.
He went back to sweeping right away.
Fled during the battle.
Damn it.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with...
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone.
No,
but I thought it was the best way of ensuring
what you should
he would
have
be
done.
judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. Here, take this. Alas. We will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not so...
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to...
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look, perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writing.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here.
Damn it, I wanted to kill Virgil.
We will have to go back to Eden as well.
Were you hoping to discover...
Of course. The last tablet, even if...
We could go there.
That would be... I think perhaps...
Don't worry.
Okay, so that's the way to do it. Damn it. Fine. Keep that way.
If their so-called saint lived around here, he must have looked for a sheltered area.
Okie dokie. Oh boy.
Watch out!
It's You guys should probably not run at it.
Watch out! Grenade!
Well, at least isn't it one-shotting you guys anymore, so you got that going for you. Oh no. Looks like we will be getting rid of her. Ow. Speaking of which... Okay, I dodged, but, you know, whatever. You should not be needing healing. Die.
I need healing.
Also need healing.
Be careful. You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
Yeah. Back to Vasco. Most definitely back to Vasco. The peace and quiet I've had.
Look at this cave. It is a good place for an old man to settle.
Quiet I've had, not hearing all that combat nonsense over and over. It's a blessing.
Indeed, there are some traces of life here. But we will have to examine this place thoroughly to find proof that they're safe.
Alright, where are we going here? Looks like that leads us down, so we gotta go up and around. That is it's a new method. Not kick them while they're down, punch them while they're down. What you got back here? Something like that, eh? Cardinal, cardinal, cardinal. A lot of endurance, though. Really. I hate those things so much.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
I seem to recall that their saint is often described as using a similar object.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, Enon Miel Frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Miel Frictimen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Okay.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Sol Lasser will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Miel Frictimen.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
Time to break down the
great revelation
church.
that will change mentalities for good, or the preservation of the dogma at all costs. I think you already know which side I'm leaning.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go.
So, did you find anything?
I got some
Or do you need my
bombs
help?
to drop on you.
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Oof.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Yeah, let's break it
Tell me
down.
more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chapel.
I've just shattered her entire world.
I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil, how did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately,
Not
so
happening,
that they can be
Cupcake.
destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders,
Good.
you leave us no choice.
I've been waiting
Death to the heretics!
all of about 20 seconds, but
Watch out! Grenade!
Do you think you could face a woman I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith.
yeah, you're gonna have a lot of
The
that.
fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without... There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal...
I suppose I could use what I learned about her to persuade, and I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to...
That would be most helpful. In any case, we must present
Slap
our
fox
research
time.
to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure... And I will meet you at the palace...
Understood.
So, Petrus and her, I assume. Back to sweeping. Back to sweeping. Back to sweeping. Alright. You're gonna fuck up your entire
Excellency.
shit.
We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
Not gonna
These
like it.
relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Nope.
We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Mateus without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaik. These guardians usually protect sacred places. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage. And
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war.
Yeah.
And who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
See if I pass the charisma.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them, something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it, and finally attacked us as we were preparing to...
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such a... But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of...
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Mateus shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess.
Finally getting through to her
Does
fat
anyone
noggin.
wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now... After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries.
Time to cause a civil war.
It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the...
Alright, I got them to friendly. Woo! I don't know what that means, but what the time means is I am going to take a break, and I will be back later. Have fun, friends.